Hi, this is Maya with Ivy Source Creative Consulting, and this is a tutorial for the built-in cPanel HTML editor. It's more basic and a little more involved to update your site using this system than with the Ivy Source Creative Consulting client editing system that you use to make changes to your original draft of your site. However, this is a totally free option that comes with your mid-phase hosting. The HTML editor in your cPanel lets you edit the HTML website files directly. So if you want to edit the text, change a few photos out, then this is one way to do so. In this video tutorial, I'm going to give you a few pointers on how to use the HTML editor because it can be a little confusing. If you are interested in an easier drag and drop style content management system with a lot of great templates and really intuitive customizable options, you can sign up to use the Ivy Source Creative Consulting client editing system, which has more info and a link below. For this demonstration, we're going to be working on a website for a bicycle repair company in Virginia called Hokey Spokes. So this is their website, and we're going to make a couple of changes. So you want to load the website itself so that you can see the changes actually occurring. And in the other tab, you're going to open up the CHI mid-phase page, which is https://chi.midphase.com. And you probably sent me your CHI login credentials earlier, so refer to that earlier email if you've forgotten. If you need, you can also click on forgot your password to reset your login info. Okay, so now we're going to log in to your CHI. And this is where we manage everything. You want to enter your credentials, and like I said, forgot password. Okay. So now you've logged into your CHI, and this is where you manage everything. Like I said, you want to click on Shared Hosting, then click on the hosting account that you want to manage. Usually this is your domain name. Here you can see this gives you your FTP login. If you want to either download the files that make up your site or upload new files, you would do so using an FTP client. That's a little more involved, so we're not going to cover that. The information you do need to update the HTML files is in your cPanel tab. So click on cPanel. The cPanel has tons of stuff: search engine tools, marketing tools, lots of software. And among these tools, which are all free and they all come with mid-phase hosting, you can set up a forwarding email. Like a professional email such as maya@ivysourceconsulting.com or john@hokeyspokes.com or something like that. The email @ and then your domain name. So you can do that here. Okay. So let's get to the HTML editor. You're going to click on File Manager, and then you'll see it says Web Root Public HTML. It's selected by default usually. Then click OK. Then it opens up and you can see that these are the files that make up your website. So you own these website files and you always have the rights to your website site files. So to edit your site, first decide which page you want to edit. So you can look back at your site to check out. If you look through these files, you'll recognize the names of the pages on your website. Index.html is your home page. Uploads are where the images are stored. You can click into that folder, and there are some folders within that folder. So you'll click through until you see all the image files. To edit your site, first decide which page you want to edit. So if you want to edit the home page, you want to open up index.html. That's always a home page for any website. So then click HTML editor in cPanel at the top, and then so click HTML editor, and then click edit, and then you'll see the text and photos without any formatting. So if you need to make any changes, you can do that here. So first, we're going to change the ampersand to and. and we'll write and then we're going to click save up at the top. Then if you go look at the website, you'll see, wait, there's still an ampersand, or no. But just click on refresh and then pull up the page again, and you'll see that change has been made. So that's how to make a simple text change to your website. You can also do things like insert images. So if you want to add an image, just put your cursor in wherever you decide you want your image, and then click on the little picture frame at the top, image right there, and then click upload. Choose file, and then browse and find the file you want to select, and then click send it to the server. Then you can edit the dimensions, like how big you want the photo to be displayed. If you type in one value, it'll automatically scale it so it's the correct size and doesn't get all warped. And that's really helpful. And you can also align it to the right or left if you want. So click OK after you set that, and then refresh your page to make sure the image was inserted correctly. Looks good. Okay. So in this cPanel editor, you can also change fonts, size of the text, edit the formatting. You can create lists, numbered lists, unordered lists. You can insert a table. And if you want to edit the source code directly, then click source, and it'll pull up all the source code for the website. This is all the code that makes up the HTML page. So everything you see on the site comes from this HTML code. So you can edit the site either directly in the source code here or in the cPanel file manager. So click save. So just click on any page that you want to edit, and you'll be able to make changes using the HTML editor. You can go in and back into the file manager and select any page. So it's fairly easy to use, and hopefully this tutorial is fairly straightforward. This HTML editor system is a bit more challenging. It's for a more advanced user. The easier option to use is the iVSource Creative Consulting client editing system. Unfortunately, it's not free to use since I also pay to access it, but it's a very manageable $14.95 a month, and you can find out more at www.ivsourceconsulting.com and click on the client editing system link. So this HTML editor comes free with your mid-phase hosting account. It's got a ton of other cool tools in the cPanel, so I recommend just exploring all the things offered, trying out a bunch of changes, and hopefully you learned a lot from this video tutorial. You can email me with questions at maya@ivsourceconsulting.com. I also recommend just Googling or looking on YouTube if you get stuck. There are a lot of HTML tutorials out there. Best of luck. Thanks.